Hey, Shalom, brothers. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles. Shalom to the elect out there. This is your brother Ayathun with another quick video. This is an RFID update. But first, I want to read the scripture, Isaiah 42:9, which says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them." And this is the Most High, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai speaking to the prophets. Basically, the new things the Most High declares are the prophecies, and before they spring forth, meaning before they come to pass, before the Most High performs an action, he tells us of them, and the us, or I tell you of them. The you are the prophets, pursuant to Amos chapter 3 verse 7. I want to show y'all brothers something. This is something I saw yesterday in Walmart. Now, we've been preaching for years about the RFID microchip and how they're going to be slowly but surely implementing it. And we've been constantly speaking about it, giving updates so much that you're probably tired of hearing about the RFID microchip. But this is the next major prophecy come to pass before the end of the world as we know it. Now, for the past couple of years, one of the major companies that's been in the news a lot regarding RFID technology is Walmart. And if you remember, there's a video that surfaced years ago. Actually, I did a video on it where they have these kiosks in Walmart where you can scan your hand to purchase products. And Walmart also has been rumored to be a concentration camp. All the buildings are rumored to be secret future concentration camps, warehouses to hold people. So anyway, I walked in last night, right? I walked in last night to purchase something, and I immediately noticed this, because usually they have these displays here, these TVs to let you know that they're watching you. And check out what I saw. Check this out. Let me see if you brothers you recognize this. What's going on? You see by now, you see those little things lighting up around the people. I'm gonna rewind this so you can see what they're doing. Is they're tracking every single individual in the store. They're tracking everybody. Let me rewind this and you'll see. These are people walking around right here to the left. Somebody walking around in the middle where they have the self-checkout. They got blocks around everybody. They're tracking everybody's movement. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, they're putting it right in these people's face. And nobody noticed this. Nobody noticed that they're being fucking tracked. And it's right there on the screen. There's a lady on one of the registers there. And I asked her, I said, yo, are they tracking people? She said, I don't know. I pointed at the screen. I said, yo, what's that? Are they tracking people? Oh, I don't know. I'm like, yo, these people are just fucking, when the scriptures speak about these people in a deep sleep, during a deep effing sleep, because this thing is right in front of their face. And nobody budged. As soon as I saw it, I said, what the fuck? And what reminded me of this, I'm going to show is a video I did about 4 years ago that had this exact same thing in here relating to RFID microchip. Now, when you look at this, you see everybody's being tracked. Now, the technology, another thing I want to point out is that Walmart and these other huge chains, multi-billion-dollar chains, and also these different factories or companies that make airplanes and cars like Ford, Tesla, Audi, Acura, Honda. These are all these different companies, man. They don't work. They don't exist to make products for us, to make cars, to make motorcycles and vehicles for us. All these huge companies, Walmart, these multi-billion-dollar companies, these car factories, they all exist, and they work on new leading technology for the elites, like Walmart. They're working on this technology of tracking people because it's a huge chain. They were the first ones to implement the RFID tagging on their products. So these big companies, they work on inventing new technology collecting data, collecting consumer reports for the elites so they could build new and better weapons, better tracking devices. Tesla, Acura, Audi, all these different companies, they are militarized. They produce military parts for helicopters, for new advanced technology, shit you never heard of before. Then they have a commercial line or consumer line, which is for the sheeple, regular people, for cars and stuff. And basically what it is like when you go in the hood and there's a bodega, but the bodega is a drug front for some drug dealers so that you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. These big retail chains, same thing. These different companies, they make military parts, military airplanes, you know, these secret weapons that the elites have. These different companies invent them and they develop them and they make them better. And then maybe a decade or 2 decades down the line, once they move on to something else, then they may release it. They commercialize it, meaning they dumb the technology down and they let you people have it. Okay? Now I'm going to switch to another video that I did years ago. Now the thing I want to point out is in here, you see the little circle. This has to be like, maybe they're using the heat signature. You know, they're picking up infrared technology, which picks up on the people's heat signature and it highlights them. Maybe everybody has cell phones. It makes them highlight. I don't know how they're tracking these people. But you're going to see that in this next video, I'm going to show you that I did about 4 years ago. It's the exact same thing like this. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me go here. Should be in my history. Yeah, right here. Now, this is a video I did a while ago, I believe on GMS Prophecy Soup, but it's on GMS Satellite 144, which is Elder Tyler Dotbot's channel. It's on GMS Stronghold also. Now, if you go about, let me see, 10 minutes in to the video, here we go.
Positive reasons why you should get a microchip implant, that those of us who refuse to get a microchip implant will be the absolute outcasts of society. Yep, sooner or later, those of us who believe in scripture are going to be identified as terrorists.
Now, this right here is a RFID simulation, all right? This is old as shit, okay? But it shows you this thing's been in the plan for works. But before this was even conceived in Esau's mind, before they even put it to work, you know, to make it real, it was written about in the scriptures. And we've been prophesying about this for the longest, okay? Over a decade, you see? Now, what you're going to see here, this is a simulation of how the technology is going to work once they perfect it. And you're going to see, watch, you're going to see.
Milk, you ain't got no chip.
Yeah. Come on.
You know how hard it would be to monitor millions of people like that, and the store owners to tell the store owners, check if they got the chip before you sell them the milk. You see how stupid that sounds? This guy's a moron.
They're over here, you know, the goofy laughs talking about the chip is a joke and these guys are morons for believing in the chip, you conspiracy theorists, blah, blah, blah. But here it is. It's way past June and the microchip been here. You know, but look at this simulation.
Check if they got the chip before you get the bread. And no business will be able to flourish.
Exactly.
Everybody tracked.
You can't get no milk. You ain't got no chip.
They got everybody tracked, right? As you saw, they had everybody's tracked. They had their name and everything. And this is because
you can't get no milk. You ain't got no chip.
Come on.
You know how hard it would be to monitor.
Now, when we saw the Walmart thing, everybody was highlighted just like it is in this video, but their names and all that wasn't popping up like here. Because why? Because those people are not registered in the database, in the RFID database. Once they put that chip in you, and if everybody in that store in the Walmart had a chip and we had looked at that same footage, you would have seen their names, their age, everything, okay? But this is the future of what is going to be like. That screen that we looked at Walmart, this is what's going to look like in the future. Once that RFID chip is implanted, it's going to have the name of the person that just walked in the store, their age, and whatever else information. Whether they're a felon, a pedophile, or whatever. Everything will be right there on the fucking screen as soon as you walk in the store, okay?
This guy's a moron. Check if they got the chip before you get the bread. No business will be able to flourish.
So, this thing is real, brother. This thing is real. The RFID chip is here, 2019. They're most likely going to push it super hard. The RFID microchip has been in the mainstream media lately, so this thing is here, man. Just like the Most High prophesied in the book of Revelation. So anyway, brothers, with that, I'm going to say shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.